Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point. So the Memphis Grizzlies able to put the first points up on the board. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Shoots the three. The shot, no good. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Edwards with it. Now defended by Adams. Now here's McDaniel. He's covered closely. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And good as it just snugs right down through the net. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Morant against Conley. And finished off by Morant.
Oh, the big finish by Morant. Some of his most spectacular plays happen well above the rim.
The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And, Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
Offensive rebound, outside for Jackson. Goes back up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And on that drive, Jackson so forceful, which helps him draw the foul there while taking the contact.
And so Jackson nails both of them. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Passes to Towns. Back to Edwards. To the left wing. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Edwards. Towns has got 5.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Here's Morant, and then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella. Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Bain. Pass to Jackson. 5 to shoot. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Towns wide open. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Among big men, Towns is one of the very best spot-up shooters there is, and very consistent on the catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Now here's Morant. He's got 6. Brooks, left side. And it's Morant missing.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Here's Towns. Rebounded by Jackson. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Memphis. They trail by 1. Here's Morant. Minnesota with the rebound. Conley into the lane. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Oh, savvy veteran Conley driving inside and knowing how to angle his body to draw contact.
And Conley drops them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Morant with it. Conley picks him up. Morant kicks to Jackson. A 3-ball. That shot no good. Timberwolves go the other way with it. Pass to McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And Adams kicks to Bain to stop the run. Goes up again. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Minnesota leading by 5. Here's Edwards. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Desmond Bain.
Great use of the dribble drive by Edwards there, earning himself a trip to the line.
Good on the second free throw. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
With 4 seconds on the clock, and Adams with the slam.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open defense.
It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Please give a big round of applause for your And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Here's Edwards, shooting foul as the whistle blows, and he'll shoot 2 free throws. Just a few years ago, we saw a lot of teams toying with small ball lineups. But I think you'd agree, unquestionably, big men are back.
You know, Kevin, I would agree, because simply when you look at it, there are a lot of really high-quality big guys that can do it inside and out. And so going small is a less frequent approach at this point, and it's one that poses a lot of challenges in my mind.
Edwards passes to McDaniels. Out to Edwards. Towns for 3. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
You know, we all know Towns can do big numbers on offense, and it's great to see him this focused.
Out to Brooks. 3-pointer. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Brooks has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Right side Towns. The pass to Conley. And it's Towns missing. His leads have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Out to Brooks. To the paint. Memphis moving it around. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see. And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
And Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
Morant against Edwards. Morant kicks to Brooks. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
First team.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a 3-point attempt.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high-usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
And Gobert throws it down.
And look at the big man get up. When Gobert takes flight, well, you are in for a show.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Morant looking around. Brooks outside. Doubled by Conley. There's Jackson with the three. Shot clock at 6. Gobert with the block.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Payne against Edwards. Got a piece of it. Conley inside the line. Here's Gobert. Makes it off the glass.
Rudy Gobert.
Now it's a 6-point Minnesota lead.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Adams sets the pick for Payne. Drops in the tray. Payne's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Grizzlies.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And Payne pulls it down. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Brooks outside. Outside, Payne. Out to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
How about the handles from the young fella? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
To the middle. Here's Gobert. Out to Conley. Morant with the steal. And it's Memphis on the break. Payne, no good. Conley into the lane. It's Edwards on the wing. Kept alive. Gobert. Out to Edwards. Another shot. Good on the jump shot. Edwards got 10 points in the game.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
Adams with the screen on Edwards. And a wide-open look for Payne. It's the rebound. Adams, the pass to Morant. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. And Edwards with the stop.
Boy, Edwards doing a nice job excelling in transition. Has a really good understanding of how to fill the lane.
Thanks for the great interview, David.
The Grizzlies, 32. The Timberwolves, 37.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
On the court for Minnesota. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke. But what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
Edwards inside. Kennard covering. A nice shot by McDaniel.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Kennard for 3. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Timberwolves leading by 8. Conley with it. For 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Morant drives in.
And relentless in his attack. Morant is wearing down the defense, putting up some huge numbers here tonight.
Towns finds Gobert for 3. Edwards. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Morant. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got 4 rebounds in this game. Hey, guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns is in?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
Hooked away, and it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness, Anthony Edwards. Throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
That's a two from Kennard. Conley grabs the miss.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there, and neither can he.
Puts up a three. Hits it from three-point range. Conley's got the lead up to 11 now for the Timberwolves.
And this pumps the whole team up. Conley's shooting ability brings energy and excitement.
And again, Memphis no good.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him, and this came up short on the triple.
Nailed from three-point land.
And you have to stay up on Conley. When you give him breathing room, he's a threat to pull up.
Here's Morant. And he can't stop the run as he misses. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. And Edwards with the stuff.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
Here's Morant. Here's Jackson. No good. Shot missing. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Here's Edwards. No bucket, and that miss is number 6. He's made 7.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Trains it from beyond the arc.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
Here's McDaniels. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Adams sets the pick for Kennard. Out to the wing. It's Morant in the corner. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Shot by McDaniels, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Now, here's Kennard. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Edwards dishes to Towns. The shot from the low post is good. Towns has got 15 points.
And you see Towns with those big mitts, able to control the basketball on the dribble. That's where the size of your hands can be a nice asset for you.
Minnesota leading by 10. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. And the rejection by Jackson. Morant against Conley. To the left side wing. Towns with the steal. To the wing on the left. McDaniels gets to Conley. Outside Edwards. They get it back. Gobert, and that's good. 6 points for him.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. Kennard is out there with John Morant. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Now Kennard. 6 to shoot. From deep. Rebound Minnesota. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's McDaniels. Misses the 3.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Kennard for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. At one point, they led by 16. Edwards. And hammers that one down right in the face of Jaren Jackson.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
And finished off by Morant.
And he takes it right at the man who just scored.
That's the way to answer back with an in-your-face stuff.
Guys, some pride bubbling up right there. He wasn't about to be outshone.
Here's Morant. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Edwards drives in, and the rejection by Jackson. Morant, that's for 2. Morant with another miss.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Edwards with another miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
It's Morant in the corner. It's stolen by Edwards. The finish. Oh, and the jam by Towns.
Good gamble that time by Edwards. He, as much as anybody, wants this team to be out in the open floor.
Pass to Kennard. Outside Jackson. Back to Morant. Lets it go with a 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. McDaniels got 7 rebounds in the game. Conley's shot is off.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
You got to close off those avenues to Morant. Once he gets in one, he is focused on dropping the hammer. And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there. You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low.
Oh, it just pounded in. Pounded in.
Goodness. Oh! How about that?
There's Jackson with the 3. Minnesota leading by 19. And the dunk by Towns.
Well, easy does it, Towns is saying to himself. Forget about the threes right now. I'm going to go with the flush.
Morant with it. Conley picks him up. Left side Jackson. Shot to stop the run. And rebounded by McDaniels. McDaniels got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. Grizzlies making a switch here. Baines checked in.
For your Grizzlies, Desmond Baines.
And Adams has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Here's Morant. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And, you know, this will be a big victory for them. They came out and executed their game plan, and what a huge win for the Timberwolves.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Anthony Edwards.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long. Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
Fantastic at capitalizing from those spots. Conley has a dynamite-looking jump shot.
McDaniels from outside off the mark. And for Memphis, they're shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. And Memphis with another turnover here. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Aldama's checked in. And it's Dylan Brooks in for Baines. 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Conley kicks to Towns from outside the arc. Offensive rebound. Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA. No matter what, they got it done.
And one of these modern wings who doesn't just shoot threes. Brooks is a tough guy to cover.
And the first one at the line is good.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Brooks. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. For three, Edwards. Aldama with the rebound. Morant against Gobert. Morant kicks to Brooks. And another miss by Memphis. It's been all Timberwolves. Well, for the Timberwolves, they can just run out the clock here. Edwards, that's good.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Morant outside. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the man. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight.
I smack clowns with mad style.
these teams, Richard. Both great passing squads. Two of the better assist teams in the NBA.
This is how basketball was intended to be played. A team offense, making the extra pass, moving the ball. This is the type of basketball that basketball people love to watch.
Beautiful brand of ball, for sure. Just a joy to watch. And the Cleveland starting five. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the 5, roaming the paint. Pass to Adams. Back to Bane. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound. Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
This is how dangerous Jackson can be when he's committed to rebounding.
And Mobley throws it down.
With two hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Moran against Garland. Oh, big finish! Wow!
Okay, I see you. And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis. Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the...
Oh, my goodness.
How about that?
He gets a lot of defensive attention from Morant. He can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
Mitchell against Bane. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. There's the drive, and finished off by Garland.
Is that an answer or what? He just one-upped him real good.
Those two relish going at each other, don't they? Jackson finds Bane. Back to Jackson. Pass to Adams. Outside Morant. Clock at 6. The rebound by Allen. For Cleveland, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Here's Okoro, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
Mobley outside. Banked it in off the glass.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Mitchell, knocked loose.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Moran against Garland. Back to Mitchell. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And Grant Donovan Mitchell wears the number 45. Not one we see a lot of in the NBA.
That's true, B.A. But Donovan's got a good reason to wear it. Paying homage to Michael Jordan. Mitchell said growing up, everyone always took 23, so he went to MJ's return number, 45.
Outside Bane. Jackson on the wing. Back to Bane. Fades. The Cavaliers pull it in.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Okoro on the wing. Mobley outside. Mitchell against Bane. And it's Mitchell, that time on the assist by Mobley.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
Here's Bane. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
For Memphis, they've gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Pass to Bane. Back to Morant. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Allen.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
The 3 from Mitchell. Allen, great positioning on the putback.
Look, the offensive glass is all about effort and energy. And Allen, look, he's got plenty of both.
Now here's Mobley. Garland for three. On target from range. Garland's got 5 points.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Knocks it loose. Adams, the pass to Bane. From outside the arc. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so.
Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
A high flyer with long arms and attitude. Mitchell's so explosive at the rim.
Outside Bane. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Cavaliers ahead.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers leading, and after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have, and they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense.
Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Jackson. Here's Morant. Outside Bane. Beyond the arc. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Mitchell. Garland finds Allen. Lets it go from 11. Cleveland gets it back. Back to Garland. Second chance effort. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Here's the break. Here's Brooks. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And about Brooks, becoming a staple in the middle of this lineup, Richard.
Plays the 2 and 3 positions on the floor and scores it really well. But most importantly, he's out there for his defensive effort and intensity. He is a versatile player that any team would love to have.
Mobley outside. Back to Okoro. 6 to shoot. Pass to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
And this is why you feed the big fella Allen on the inside. With his size, he is a major threat anywhere around that hoop.
Bane, no good. For Cleveland, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Mitchell with the ball. He's picked up by Bane. You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, B.A., when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. And you think about it through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala at Golden State. It really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
In an era where so many point guards are three-point shooters, Ja Morant, you know what? This man is built different. He's more of a throwback. Ja wants to apply pressure by driving, not shooting threes.
A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Well, Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Driving inside. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Any trip that ends with Morant going to the hoop, it's great for his team.
Here's Garland. Outside for Mitchell. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. And they're running. Back to Jackson. Puts it up. A little mid-range shot is up. Here's Brooks. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dylan Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
You know, talking about Dylan Brooks. Also great in those first ever play-in games, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter. Man, the defender really went after him.
First one falls.
And the future is bright for Mobley. He is a big man who possesses the whole package.
Memphis trailing here. Here's Bane. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Going beyond mere stats, Mitchell breathes life into this offense. His energy lifts everyone around him.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Memphis. Both free throws good for Mitchell. The Grizzlies have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. There's 1:54 left in the second quarter. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
They get it back. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. In transition, here they come. And the dunk by Jackson.
Nice job completing the break. Triple J gets the points.
Morant against Garland. There's 1:17 left in the second period. The 3 from Mitchell sinks the tray. Mitchell's got 7 points for the quarter.
No, he's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Stole it away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. The 3 from Okoro. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. And now a 3-point Cleveland lead.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shine.
Cleveland has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. And it's Mitchell penetrating.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Here's Bane, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bane.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
And there's Bane. That one's good. The assist by Morant. Bane's got 12 points.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, and you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Stolen by Mobley. And stolen by Bane. Pushing it up now. And that's not going to go. Just a...
With the score, the Grizzlies 31, the Cavaliers 39.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And on the floor for J.B. Bickerstaff as we get into the second half. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Okoro in at the 3, the small forward. The 3 from Mitchell. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis' ball.
Memphis ball.
And here are the Grizzlies now. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Kennard. Back to Jones. Here's Tillman. Lets it go. Ooh, a terrific shot on the turnaround.
It is tough for any defender to impact the jump shot when he's giving up so much height.
Garland finds Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Love to see Mitchell explode like this on offense. A guy who has so much potential as an elite scorer.
Kennard against Mitchell. Nice shot by Kennard. Kennard's got his first basket.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
And Mitchell with the slam.
Driving inside, Mitchell uses his speed to get the better of the defense. They just can't keep up.
Jones rejected by Allen. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Jones up top, guarded by Garland. Kennard outside, just 4 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Here's Tillman.
On defense, it's all about Mobley's length. That's how he smothers shooters.
Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
From deep three-point range. Pass to Allen. Oh, trying his luck from deep. The shot, no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. To the inside. Here's Aldama. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
Mobley. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The length of Mobley is not just challenging for many defenders, which is why you pretty much resort to fouling.
And he can't hit the second. And stolen by Mobley. Garland with the ball. And Kennard picks him up defensively. Back to Garland. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 8 in the third.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Kennard. They set a pick from deep. The offensive rebound. The Cavaliers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Oh, there's the alley. Allen, the pass to Mitchell. Mobley down low. Allen. Down low to the middle. Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Clock is at 3. The drive by Mobley. Here's Allen. Tipped away. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland. Mobley passes to Garland. 5 on the clock. Outside for Mitchell. Here's Allen. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered.
Here's Kennard. That one a little long.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
The three-pointer off the mark. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Aldama. Over Mobley. And another miss by Memphis.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Allen on the wing. And stolen by Jones. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. And another miss by Memphis.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Here's Kennard. And the layup is good off the glass. Kennard's got 4 points this quarter.
And I love it. Challenging the bigger defender and showing plenty of heart.
He's not going to back down from anyone. Got to commend the fearless attitude right there.
And so it's Cleveland up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They hold a...
Please give a big round of applause.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page. Woo.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. They've got Xavier Tillman. Tyus Jones is out there with Luke Kennard. And it's Aldama in at the four-man spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Mobley. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. And the Cavaliers lead by 16.
Mobley is a gifted scorer down low.
Jones from outside. Pass to Kennard. Back to Jones. Shot clock at 6. Takes a turnaround, Jay. Cavaliers with a rebound. Mobley's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And Mitchell launches it from deep, from beyond the arc, and then some. Mitchell's got 28 points for the game. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Time called here. The Grizzlies decide to talk it over. Let's take a moment to present the New Balance player of the game, Donovan Mitchell.
This has been one of the most dominant performances I've ever seen. What's incredible is he has no off switch, just a tremendous motor, and he's making an impact on every single possession. And look at him. You think it's just another game. He is totally in control of his emotions.
You know, some guys aren't the same player on the road. Not this guy. He loves sticking it to an opposing crowd, and it only adds fuel to his fire. Garland finds Mobley. Outside for Mitchell. Back to Mobley. Tries it from the top of the key. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Payne with it. He's picked up by Garland. Payne, no good. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 in the 4th and looking confident on offense. Out to Garland. The 3 from Mitchell. And it's Payne with the rebound. The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 4 since the 4th quarter began. And Mitchell with the slam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And the basket by Payne.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Now here's Mobley. Here's Mitchell. Out to Garland. Pass to Mobley. Fires the 3. Yes. And a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got his 9th assist of the game now.
Shooting while in rhythm. Good to see Mobley firing with no hesitation.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
Ha, it doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Memphis has gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Out to the wing. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And Mitchell puts up a deep 3. 3-pointer off the mark.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
A good look from Payne. Cavaliers with a rebound. 4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Cavaliers.
Seemed like the sheer volume of three-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they'd hit one and then just dial it up again. And it worked.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Donovan Mitchell.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
And the Grizzlies shooting 33%. This hasn't been their quarter.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
Mobley outside. On the wing, Mitchell. Pass to Okoro. Three-pointer. Cleveland the rebound. Mobley outside. Out to Garland. Puts up a three. The shot no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. From deep, Morant. Mobley grabs the board. Cleveland dominating the game. The three from Okoro. Adams grabs the miss. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Morant with it. Here's the three. Tries again. And it's Adams missing. Here's Okoro from deep. Mobley outside. Right side, Garland. From deep three-point range. Can't get it to fall. And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. A statement road victory.
I smack clowns with mad style.
determined to give their fans a reason to celebrate tonight. So the Timberwolves win the tip. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the 3. Well, we expect to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
Well, Jared Allen putting it on the deck and getting to the cup. Big man doing work.
Conley finds Towns. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Beyond the arc. It's good from long range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. I was able to talk with the head coach of the Cavaliers. He said priority number 1 is to not let these guys get going from the perimeter. Do not let them start getting open threes. It's a recipe for disaster. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the 3 ball is a big concern for any defense. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mobley. Poked loose. Stolen by Allen. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. Second shot opportunity. Mobley deflects the pass. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's McDaniels. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Driving inside. And Okoro throws it down.
Man, we have seen some ferocious jams by Isaac Okoro off the drive. Good night.
And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie. Something few big men are able to do.
Here's Mitchell following the bucket by the Timberwolves. To the paint, looking for Allen, and gets it there. And they pick up 2. Allen's got his second basket of the game.
Well, you like to see Jared Allen play to his strength. Just terrific at cashing in on the interior.
As you said, very few rookie big men, Greg, can shape a defense like Mobley did.
Kind of reminds you of the impact Tim Duncan had with his defense. But Mobley can protect the rim and stay in front of guards on the perimeter. Boy, sky is the limit for him defensively.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
And the dunk by Towns.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Allen finds Garland. Allen with the screen for Garland. Sinks the triple.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Down low. Here's Towns. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, just tremendous persistence from Karl Anthony Towns. Even under duress, the ability to stay focused.
Now, here's Okoro. Mobley outside. Okoro with it.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one is on Towns. GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
7 feet sneaking shots past Mr. Mobley is not easy. Send it back, Evan.
Out to Conley. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Yeah, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Here's McDaniels. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
17 fouls.
And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
Mitchell kicks to Okoro. Back to Mitchell. There's the pass to Okoro. Buries it from 3-point range. Okoro's got 5 now.
This is something they could really use from Okoro, guys. Has to hit enough threes to help stretch that defense.
Conley, the pass to Edwards. And he drives in, and Edwards with the stuff.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
That's easy money for Karl Anthony Towns. Gets in close range and leaves no doubt.
Mobley up top. Garland against Conley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. 4 on the clock. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Evan Mobley might be a big man, but boy, how about the touch on that pass right there?
Gobert with the block. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Out to Conley. Fires for 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. The wide open look here for Garland. A three-pointer, no good. Minnesota shoot their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. And he makes the first.
I think Mike Conley historically will always be part of the grit and grind mentality where he spent his career in Memphis. But this guy's skill set allows him to fit in with any organization.
It's been all about... And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we're watching with the Timberwolves, guys.
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
On the floor for Cleveland getting going here in the second. In at small forward, in power forward. It's Okoro and Mobley. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the center. Gobert with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. Here's Edwards, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And how about the impact Anthony Edwards has had?
This guy's a real game changer on the floor. Scores it at a high clip, can play big inside and play big outside. Does everything on the floor with a passion, with a joy, and with a flair. Anthony Edwards is one of the most explosive athletes in the league. He can burn you with his perimeter jump shooting. He's dangerous in transition. And look out, folks, the upside is there.
Allen kicks to Mobley. The 3 from Garland. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 8. To the left wing. McDaniels in the post. And he drops in the layup off the glass. McDaniels got 5 points so far.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Right now, I send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins. Getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Crafty move. Edwards dishes to Gobert. Outside Conley. 6 on the shot clock. Towns wide open. They get the rebound. Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Well, Rudy Gobert securing the board and making sure to convert.
And there's the drive. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Isaac Okoro did not like that.
So long, so athletic. Rudy Gobert with a big-time dunk.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
And dropping the sledgehammer there. He curbs a 10-0 run by Minnesota. And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on.
McDaniels passes to Towns. Oh, and the jam by Towns.
Dominant on the boards. Karl Anthony Towns knows I can get points on the board by getting to the offensive glass.
Outside Garland. Gobert with the block, and they'll keep possession. Towns with the steal. Stolen by Okoro. They get a hand on it, and out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter.
2 minutes.
Conley kicks to Towns. Fires the three. Kept alive, Minnesota.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Mitchell right side. Fires from deep. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Mitchell.
Mitchell's got 8.
This is what we've come to expect from Donovan Mitchell, a high percentage three-point scorer who doesn't miss opportunities like this.
McDaniels dishes to Edwards. Back to McDaniels. And here's Conley outside. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
It's deflected. Stolen by McDaniels. Edwards drives in, and Edwards with the stop.
Anthony Edwards says, yes, you're playing exceptional defense, but my offensive game is better. I'm a solid 225.
Here's Allen. Back to Mitchell. Mobley against Towns. And Mobley throws it down.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Guys, straight power there. Straight power. Towns kicks to Conley. From past the arc. Timberwolves passing it around. Here's Gobert. No good. Good D by Mobley. The Cavaliers trail by 15. Mitchell outside. Launches it. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Mitchell. 3 points.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They led by as many as 18 points. Here's Gobert. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Garland the pass to Okoro.
Boy, when he is contesting shots, you see the potential on the defensive end for Anthony.
All right, David, thank you. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
He just loved the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniels. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And he sinks the second. And something you always hear about Jaden McDaniels, Doris, is how effortless he makes the game look.
Kev, when I watch this guy play, I feel like he glides through an NBA game. There's a finesse that you don't necessarily see from players his size. He's a handful on the low block. This young man is brimming with potential.
Conley's shot is off.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point. Boy, nobody between him and the basket on the break, and the pass was right where it needed to be.
And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
Extremely fortunate they didn't lose the ball there.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One, that says we're not giving up this lead.
Loads it up there for Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
Man, that is a big-time tough finish. Evan Mobley doesn't back down.
McDaniels finds Edwards. Now Gobert outside Towns. Flies to the hoop. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Okoro dishes to Mobley. Pass to Okoro. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
You love how hard Okoro works for his team and makes himself right there a good option in the catch-and-shoot game.
Back to Mobley. Mitchell outside. Towns against Mobley. Mitchell passes to Mobley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. For the 3, and another 3 for Cleveland. And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson, 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone who's...
Oh!
Goodness.
Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. Garland kicks to Mobley. Passes it to Allen. Mitchell outside. It's stolen by Edwards. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Gobert. And it's a 9-point Minnesota lead.
Well, there's a level of assertiveness and aggressiveness that Karl Anthony Towns is bringing to the game right now, sending a very distinct message to the defense. You better sharpen up.
Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. The drive by Mitchell. Feeds it to Allen. Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Towns. Allen passes to Mobley. To the inside. Now here's Okoro. Over by Conley. A nice shot by Okoro.
Wow, playing with no fear. Okoro puts it on the deck, makes it happen.
And Edwards with the stuff.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg, an outstanding score. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level in the playoffs, doesn't it?
And Kevin, how about all of his averages go up come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
Basket counts. 8 points for Jaden McDaniel.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Timberwolves passing it around. Conley's shot is off. The Cavaliers trail by 10. There's Garland. Great D that time from Edwards. The Timberwolves have gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. Towns. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Okoro. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
Well, showing some craftiness with the ball. Okoro looking opportunistic on the offensive end.
And that is such a beautiful move, Kevin. Why go straight up when you can throw down the reverse?
Well, that one's going to have its share of time on the highlight reel for sure. And so it's Minnesota with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Shoot.
Please give a big round of applause for the Bucks.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Timberwolves leading by 10. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, the defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's Okoro in at the small forward.
Taking the contact in the NBA is such a critical skill. Anthony Edwards, the frame and the game.
Up and in on the layup.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
And McDaniels with the block. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Minnesota?
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnover.
Oh, that was something else.
How about the creativity, the athleticism? That's a rare combination for a guy his size. Go to work, Cat.
Okoro kicks to Garland. Mitchell outside. Out to the right wing. The three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Back to Towns. Here's the three. Up and in. That's his 10th make in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Offensive rebound. The kick out to Towns. And the three off target. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. They trail by 16. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Conley finds Gobert. Left side, Towns. Back to McDaniel. Clock at 6. Over Mitchell. They grab their own miss, and it's Towns on the follow. And the Timberwolves lead by 18.
Oh, a ferocious putback. Towns sends it down.
Now, here's Okoro. Edwards defending. To end the run, and Mobley finishes inside.
Well, we call that a high percentage shot for Mr. Evan Mobley. He gets after it in there.
Mitchell passes to Mobley. And he overshot that one, missing.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Inside, Conley. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Well, inside, Mike Conley has got to be savvy, and he is in that instance.
Here's Mobley. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mobley's got 4 this quarter.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one. And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And the rejection by Towns.
Carl Anthony Towns twice on the pipe. Send it back, big fella.
And Edwards with the stop.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him, but again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself. And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Timberwolves.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Karl Anthony Towns.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Mobley wide open. Good on the three-point shot. Mobley's got 9 points here in the second half. Towns for 3. Good on the triple. And the Timberwolves lead by 16.
Yeah, I think that one closes the door on any comeback hopes. Impressive performance.
To me, they just looked a step quicker out there. They certainly looked to want it more than their opponent.
Mobley misses. And stolen by Mobley. Mitchell dishes to Garland. Fires for three. No good there. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Here's Edwards. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Let's remember, Anthony Edwards is 6'5" with a 6'9" wingspan. Those long arms, very difficult to deal with defensively. Draws the contact there.
Mitchell kicks to Allen. Stolen by McDaniels. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Conley the pass to Towns. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Mitchell wide open. And a miss there on the triple. Now here's Edwards. And here's Towns. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control of it.
I smack clowns with mad style.
figures to be fast tonight. Two teams that thrive when the tempo is at its quickest.
You're going to love this one. Up and down. Neither squad likes to use too much of the shot clock. They'll be looking to get out in transition every time they get a chance.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Brooks in at small forward.
Look at Towns asserting himself inside. He knows he can muscle his way to a shot anytime.
From deep, Morant. He can't get that one to fall. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Pass to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Woo! The whole arena felt that. Towns can just be merciless on offense.
Morant against Conley. And it's Morant off the drive. And then Morant with the dunk.
Whoa! Slamming it home on the taller defender. What swag.
And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
It seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. BA, they want to prove the doubters wrong. It's something that has really brought this group together. Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Pass to Bane, back to Morant. And then Morant with the jam!
As creative as they come, John Morant has a style that's specifically his.
And that one's good from Conley.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Brooks, the pass to Bane. Jackson, the screen. McDaniels against Brooks. Clock at 6. Here's Morant. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Morant against Conley. Oh, can't answer back with his own dunk. Well, Smitty, with Morant, his ascension into superstardom was quicker than expected.
BA, before he tweaked his knee, he was in the top 5 for the MVP race, putting himself among the league's elite at the age of 22. And with his passion, he's only going to get better.
Morant, the pass to Bane. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Pass to Towns. Outside McDaniels. Driving in. Oh, Adams with the block.
That's the length of Adams, but also the good instincts defensively.
2 minutes.
And here's Morant outside. And Conley grabs the miss. The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 7 and looking good. And here's Edwards. Here's Towns. And it's Bane with the rebound.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Second shot opportunity. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Conley. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Up top, Morant. He's guarded by Conley. From deep, Bane. And again, Memphis no good.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother.
Here's Edwards with the drive. And Edwards slams it in.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
The whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul. Memphis has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Conley against Morant. Pass to Adams. And stolen by Gobert. Back to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Man, that was fast. They're already up digits.
This has been a beatdown right here, possibly over before it began.
Here's Brooks. To stop the drought. And it's Adams missing. Oh, deflected. The Timberwolves have gone 8 of 10 shooting. Here's Edwards. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
First one falls for him. Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
It's blocked by Gobert.
What timing from Rudy. He is superb at measuring when to go after blocks.
Ooh, costly foul there. That'll send him to the line for 3 free throws.
Personal foul.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
And the second free throw is good.
Taking 3 shots.
And he nails the third.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Now Morant, and Gobert with a block. And the foul on Steven Adams. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. And he makes a first.
The true definition of a veteran. Mike Conley, an integral part of this team.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves. He put together 10 points in the quarter. More 2K action. And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And also, I haven't seen a lot of resistance from the defense when it comes to limiting their points in transition.
Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. Connects from downtown. Towns has got 7 points in the game.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
All right, Smitty, let's talk defense. Yes, that side of the ball. What makes a great defensive player in today's game?
I think the #1 thing for me is grit. Also, D is about heart and desire. The best defenders never take a play off. They play hard all the time. They also study film, and a lot of playing defense is mental.
And the basket by Bane.
Impressive accuracy of Desmond Bane. He has put in the work to be a reliable 3-point option.
Towns for 3. Not going to go that time. And it's Memphis the other way. The drive by Bane. And he bangs it home with one hand.
I think we can say that shot is well within his range.
Yeah, let's hope so. Pass to Towns. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Chalk up 2 there. Gobert's got his first points of the game.
Inside, Gobert is a nightmare. With his height, it's tough to create good coverage.
Here's Morant. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their second trip to the playoffs.
Well, for that very young Grizzlies team, I'm thinking that playoff experience last year was invaluable.
BA, no question. For every playoff game a young player gets under his belt, the more prepared he is for the next playoff run.
Edwards finds Towns. Back to Edwards. 4-3. The rebound by Jackson.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
3-pointer, Brooks. Nails it from beyond the arc. Brooks has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. And the Timberwolves lead by 21. Here's Morant. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Brooks. Shot clock at 6 and out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. Minnesota's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Here's Edwards. It's McDaniels on the wing. The 3 is up. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got 4 rebounds now.
2 minutes remaining in the half.
Bain against Edwards. Adams a screen. From deep, Bain. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And it's powered home by Towns.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Morant with it. He's picked up by Edwards. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the league and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that." Brian?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Allie. Morant with the bucket.
The creativity from Morant, always inventing new ways to score.
McDaniels can't hit. Memphis has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Jackson with a screen on McDaniels. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bain. Minnesota has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Conley. And he banks in the layup. Conley's got 13 now.
Calling his own number all night long. Conley can beat you in a variety of ways.
It's blocked by Gobert. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. McDaniels from long range. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 5 rebounds in the game. Brooks from outside. The rebound by the Timberwolves. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 14-5 run. Here's McDaniels. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
And B.A., if you let him, he will do damage.
No resistance, you pay.
Well, the defense has to feel real embarrassed right now. They totally got schooled on that highlight reel play.
Up in time. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
18.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. We've seen Mike Conley really having a great game.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Yeah, in the first half, he took on the role of playmaker. I think it surprised the defense a little bit. Gave this offense a different dimension.
On the court for Memphis, we've got Luke Kennard. Also, Tyus Jones out there. And it's Aldama in at the 4-man position. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. Towns goes in. Pass to Gobert. Now McDaniels.
Grizzlies foul. Xavier Tillman. First personal foul. First team foul.
Adams checked in for Memphis. Jaren Jackson comes in for Aldama.
Jaren Jackson Jr.
From deep, Conley. The rebound by Jackson.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple. shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Kennard. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul.
Trying to defend Kennard. You know he can hit shots with limited space. That helps him get you off balance.
And so he hits both. The Timberwolves have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Pass to Towns. From deep. The rebound by Jackson. If they're going to go on a run, Grant, there's no better time than right now.
You're so right, B.A. I think they definitely expected a closer game than this.
Here's Edwards. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis' ball.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Jones from outside. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 9 rebounds now. That's good from Towns on the assist by Conley. Towns has got 14 points.
That's just Big Cat using his upper body strength to convert through contact.
Kennard, and the three-pointer goes.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
From behind the arc, and Towns with the 3. 17 points in the game.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Kennard against Edwards. Back to Jones. Clock at 4. Up and over Conley. They get it back. Pass to Kennard. Launches it. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Towns for 3. The shot won't fall. Now Memphis takes it the other way.
Carl Anthony Towns. First personal.
Sharpshooter Kennard is valuable. A guy who stretches the floor and works very hard.
The Grizzlies have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. From deep three-point range, sinks it. What range from downtown? Kennard's got 9 points in the quarter. Minnesota has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. McDaniels finds Edwards. Off the mark there with a 3.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Covered by Towns. Launches a 3. No good that time. Timberwolves shooting about 56% in this one. This one for 3. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
Ah, the versatility of Towns, unleashing his outside game and presenting all sorts of problems for the defense.
Pass to Kennard. Gets a very good look and converts. Kennard's got 11 in the second half.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Conley goes in. And Gobert with the stuff.
This is why Gobert shoots a high percentage. He understands how to carve out room inside and finish.
Here's Kennard. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Third personal foul.
It's on Anthony Edwards. That free throw no good.
At the line for the Grizzlies.
He hits the second from the line. The Timberwolves have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. McDaniels passes to Conley. To the wing, right side. The baseline J. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Just pure shooting ability from Towns. Exceptional. A big guy who can do it all on the offensive end.
Kennard outside. McDaniels covering. Pass to Jones. Fires for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Jones has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. It's McDaniels on the wing. He has 7. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Here's Kennard. And a miss there on the triple. Stolen by Jackson. Over Towns. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Kennard.
Off on the timing, or it may have been a miscommunication. Either way, turnover.
And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Timberwolves ahead, running away with it. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hands. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Jones in the post. He's guarded by Conley. Here we go. Towns for 3. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 9 rebounds now. Tipped. Stolen by Conley. Fast break. Here we go. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Pass to Jones. And he converts the layup.
Credit Steven Adams' hustle and determination. He puts himself in a position to succeed.
McDaniels passes to Edwards. Back to Daniels. Kennard against Edwards. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Kennard. And Gobert with a block. Out of bounds. Memphis keeps possession. Memphis calls timeout.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.
He has truly put on a show out there tonight, tearing it up on both ends of the floor. So impressive. And the other squad has looked helpless to stop him.
Oh, he's a crowd favorite. This building is never more alive than when he's at his best. And he was beyond at his best tonight. He had this place going crazy. For 3, Conley. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Morant. Drives to the hoop. Minnesota with a rebound.
How much mustard on that hot dog do you really need? I know he's going for the big finish, but he didn't need to do all that.
Here's Gobert. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
A guy who can lull you to sleep and then burst right past you. Ja Morant on the attack.
Drains the triple.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
And stolen by Edwards. Towns with the ball. Guarded by Morant. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Ja Morant picks one up.
For a big, Towns is an effective free throw shooter. Really can't give you too many looks from the line.
And so Towns nails them both. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. And he dunks it down.
You see the impressive leaping ability. Bang, getting off the ground with ease.
Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. And he's going for the oop here. And Gobert with the stuff.
Great execution, big target, perfect delivery. That's a tall task to defend Rudy Gobert.
And here's Morant outside. Knocks it down from distance. Morant's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort. And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Jackson outside. Over Towns. Jackson finds Brooks. No good from outside.
defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Timberwolves.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Karl Anthony Towns.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
And it's Morant missing. Left side McDaniels. Outside Conley. Pass to Towns. The three is up. It's McDaniels on the wing from the arc. They get it again. Outside Conley. Now here's Edwards, guarded by Baines. Edwards can't hit. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth. Morant against Edwards. Outside Morant. Brooks from outside. That shot off the mark. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do.
I smack clowns with mad style.
incredible talents going head-to-head.
And we've been really spoiled with all of these guards that we get to watch. The league today has as much talent at the 1 and 2 as it ever has.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. That's tipped, stolen by Brooks. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Brooks leading the charge. Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Morant.
Oh, wow. Goodness. Man. And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
And then the young fella busts out the slick move inside to get open for the jam.
Greg, that was sick and slick. The D had no chance. Adams. Bane looking around. Back to Adams. Shot clock at 6. Pulls it up. Bane finds Morant. Morant with another miss. Morant's gone 1 of 3 on the night.
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant. Garland with it. He's picked up by Morant. Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shine.
Here's Adams, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
He doesn't get the second one. The effort level of the Grizzlies, RJ, can be an equalizer against some teams.
Yes, the talent and experience can only take you so far, but Memphis, these boys will outwork you. And in some ways, it's not fair because their energy at times just seems unmatchable. Looking at this Cleveland Cavaliers team, this is a squad that really wants to get out of that championship team shadow. They want to establish their own identity.
Cleveland has come out of the gates quickly. Here's Okoro going inside. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
We talked about it, Richard. The city of Cleveland eternally grateful to LeBron for winning them a title back in 2016.
And so is the franchise, but it's understandable why these players want to be given respect on what they've done for this team since he left, especially. Considering the recent success they've had with this young crew.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. Shakes him, and the layup is up and in. Mobley's got 6.
The nice touch from the interior. Mobley looks very comfortable shooting from there.
Here's Bane, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
Here's Morant. Here's Adams. Back to Morant. For 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Okoro dishes to Mitchell. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Jaren Jackson.
And that's part of what Mitchell brings to the table. The willingness to operate on the perimeter or get in there and mix it up on the interior.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line. Jared Allen has become a cornerstone of this Cleveland Cavalier team. He plays on both sides of the ball with such intensity. He'll put you on your heels in a hurry. Morant slicing through the D.
And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. 4-point game. Adams with the screen on Mitchell. And then Morant slams it in.
Ja Morant was a great player, but he became a star once he learned how to dominate pick and rolls.
Stolen by Brooks. Morant kicks to Bane. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. For Cleveland, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy goals.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Now, here's Bane. 5 points in the game. Morant drives in. That one doesn't drop. Here's a Okoro. Mobley the pass to Allen. The rebound by Steven Adams. The Grizzlies trail by 4. And it's sent back by Allen.
That reach from Allen, let's just say it's tremendous.
Back to Mitchell. Evan Mobley getting it done for the Cavaliers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific.
Your Cavaliers use this team.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Cleveland. Cleveland leading by 4. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's Okoro in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Here's Mitchell, and Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to control.
Oh, my goodness, the slam!
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Bane inside the three-point line. Hits the jumper in space. Bane's got 7 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Mitchell. Money from the wing. 8 points for him.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
Jackson dishes to Morant. Shot clock at 5. Payne for 3. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The drive by Mitchell. Allen kicks to Mobley. Over to the left wing. Pass to Allen. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Allen's got the lead up to 6 now for the Cavs. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. And finished off by Morant.
Still a little bit of a streak shooter. Morant has been deadly accurate tonight. Man.
Back to Mitchell. Cavaliers moving the ball around. That one drops for him. And the Cavaliers lead by 6.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Grant. Mobley with the block.
Hard to protect your shot from Mobley's lane. Look, he just bats that ball away.
Morant looking around. And there's the pass to Bane. Just 5 on the clock. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Mobley finds Mitchell, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the 2-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believed in ourselves.
Mobley the pass to Mitchell. Outside Garland. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
Just enough resistance to force them as barely. That's one he'll generally make. That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Here's Mitchell, and Adams sends it back. Morant against Garland. Jackson has the open look. The three-pointer no good. And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for the Cavaliers. They lead by 4. Poke loose, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Brooks.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
And it's Allen with the jam.
When you're Allen, just about 7 feet, dunking comes easy.
8-second difference between the shot. Here's Morant. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Morant's got 16.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
Okoro dishes to Mitchell. Over in the corner, Allen. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Allen's got 6 in the quarter.
Not known as a quick shooter, but Allen shows what he's got there.
Here's Mitchell driving inside. Banked in off the glass. And now it's an 8-point Cleveland lead.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket pop.
And so it's Cleveland holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Right back after this break. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
So on the floor for Memphis. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the 5.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
Morant with it. Garland picks him up. And it's Isaac Okoro with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Checking in for the Grizzlies.
Shot from the inbound. Mobley with the block. Garland kicks to Mitchell. Mobley outside. Allen in the post. Guarded by Jackson. Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
What an elite athlete Mobley is, getting off the ground effortlessly for the throwdown.
Pass to Kennard. Adams sets the pick for Kennard. Off target from 3-point range. Allen against Jackson. Mobley the pass to Mitchell. At the elbow, it's Okoro. Outside Garland. He feeds it to Okoro. He's off on that one. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Fires from 18. A new 14 for the Grizzlies. There's Jackson with the three. And the three ball is good. Jackson's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Grizzlies. Here's Mitchell. Passes it to Okoro. Back to Mitchell. Mobley right side. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mobley's got 15.
This is something that Mobley is still developing, but nice to see him take a confident shot from the arc.
Jones kicks to Kennard. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. One area Isaac Okoro has shown lots of growth, Richard, is in his defense.
Yeah, he's becoming a talented stopper. You got to find ways to get on the floor, and defense is one of them. It's something you can tell he's worked on, but there's just something about his natural ability and the way he's leaned into it.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around you.
Kennard for three. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Mitchell passes to Mobley. From downtown, rebounded by Jackson.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And a beautiful crossover there.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
The Grizzlies trail by 13. Shot on the wing, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Mobley dishes to Garland. Back to Mobley. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Jones drives in. Excellent D there from Allen. The Cavaliers leading by 13. Pass to Okoro. Stolen by Jackson. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. A three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. Allen with it. Now defended by Adams. Okoro kicks to Mitchell. There's the dish to Okoro. A crossover. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 6 assists in the game. There's Jackson with the three. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Okoro's got 5 rebounds tonight. The drive by Mitchell. It's stolen by Jones. And stolen by Mobley. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And it's Mitchell missing. The Grizzlies trail by 15. Here's Kennard. And stolen by Mobley. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws.
At the line for
and they'll retain possession. Drafted 5th overall in 2019. Garland just continues to grow his game. It is impressive to watch him get better and more confident every year.
Here's Garland. 17-point lead, their biggest. They get it again. The pass to Okoro. And here is Garland. Okoro's shot is off. It'll count. No good that time. And so it's Cleveland out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. Their defense. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was?
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the 5 down low. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. How did you react, Richard, to the changes in rules in 2021, specifically those banning non-basketball moves?
I loved it because the game has gone so far offensively that it put the defenders in such a bad spot. And so now that you're allowing for the defenders to actually play defense now, I think it's great for the game.
And instead of tricking your way to the free throw line.
Yeah, because they were using that it's not a foul, it's what they call. And let's turn what they call into actual fouls. So the referees cleaned it up perfectly.
Connects from three-point range.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 16. Here's Morant. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside Garland. Mobley right side. Back to Garland. Now here's Okoro. Brooks covering. Just 5 to shoot. Garland the pass to Mobley. Mitchell outside. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Out to Brooks. Lets it go from deep. And the Grizzlies get it back. Pass to Jackson. And a wide open look for Payne. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 3 assists in the game. And there's the drive. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. What's up a 3? And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
It's good. Mitchell's got 9 points here in the second half.
And man, does Mitchell get buckets, and from everywhere on the floor. A versatile offensive threat.
Jackson from long range. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. That one on Mobley. And he's good on the second.
And what really distinguishes Jackson, the self-touch of the shot. Most young bigs are still developing that.
The Cavaliers leading by 9. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's Morant with the drive. Outside, Payne. Beyond the arc. And there's Jackson on the assist by Payne.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games. And they've made that adjustment since the break.
Back to Mobley. Mitchell outside. Here's Allen. He can't get that one. Adams, some nice D. Here's Morant. Here he goes. And then Morant slams it in.
Get this man the ball, and he will make something happen. Morant rises to the occasion. Man.
Mobley outside. This one for 3. And another shot. Allen passes to Mobley. Mitchell looking it over. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And it's Allen with the jam.
He is an elite offensive rebounder. Allen is especially good at getting ideal positioning on that glass.
Payne for 3. And that one is off. And Cleveland the other way now. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Garland finds Mobley. Stolen by Jackson.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
Cleveland with the ball. 6-point game. Now here's Okoro. Not a lot of room. Allen inside. Adams on him. Allen. That's good. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 10 rebounds. Payne for 3. Poked away.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Mobley, left side. Garland kicks to Okoro. 5 on the clock. Garland surveying the D.
That is a hard-won rebound. Man's rebound right there. Way to battle for it inside.
And so it's Cleveland winning this one, even early on in this one.
I smack clowns with mad style.
those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves, filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Conley in at point guard. Garland draws the double. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
McDaniels against Mitchell. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Let's go with a 3. No luck on that one. Now Minnesota takes it the other way.
Something you can't put a price tag on, the Minnesota Timberwolves gained last season. Playoff experience, young guys getting accustomed to the crucible of postseason play. Extremely valuable.
No luck on that one.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
Towns showing you his unselfishness there, willing to give up the rock if his teammate has something a little better.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Out to Garland. Back to Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there. Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
So, Clark, would you say playoff experience also raises your regular season play?
I don't think there's any question about it, B.A. I never had a chance in my short career to play in the playoffs, but I covered a bunch of them as a broadcaster. There's a different electricity. There's a different intensity. There's a different feel in the locker room. You learn not to back down. You learn to work through adversity, and you learn to play under pressure.
Now here's Mobley.
Evan Mobley is first.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. Conley passes to McDaniels. Off target from three-point range.
Well, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Shot from the wing. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Mitchell's got 7.
Nice touch on Mitchell's mid-range J. He gives it just enough to sink the shot.
Here's Edwards.
Oh, my goodness! Disrespectful.
Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Back to Garland. Pass to Okoro. Here's Garland. 6 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Allen can't get it to go.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
And the basket by Towns.
You know, this is exactly why they give the ball to Towns down there. I mean, his combination of size, agility, and shot repertoire makes him hard to deal with. You know, when he referred to himself as the greatest big man shooter of all time, Karl Anthony Towns certainly raised some eyebrows and sparked some debate in the NBA fraternity.
Edwards, the pass to McDaniels.
Timberwolves foul. Anthony Edwards is first.
And there's 1:45 left in the first quarter. You know, with Towns, there's no doubt he's a lethal shooter from downtown.
Well, the numbers don't lie, man. This guy, B.A., has been around 50, 40, and 80 throughout his career. 50% field goals, 40% 3, and 80% free throws. Tell me how many big guys can match up with those numbers. Very few.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
Allen's got some old school big man in him. He's got great hands and mobility and does a good job finishing above the rim.
To the right side, Gobert passes to Edwards. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one's on Darius Garland.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, got to play without fouling.
And you know, guys, I don't think too many people expected the resurgence we saw from the Cavs last season. It started with their defense.
Pass to Okoro. Mitchell against McDaniels. And it's Mitchell penetrating. That one goes. Count it. Mitchell's got 9.
If you're the D, don't let Mitchell beat you inside. You got to push him out further.
Outside McDaniels. Takes the 3. They grab their own miss. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the first. Conley passes to Gobert. Here's Edwards. Goes back up. Outside Conley. Towns with the ball. 6 to shoot, and he drives in. They shoot again, and count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
How many guys attack the glass like Towns? I mean, it's almost like it's a personal matter with him, and most good rebounders do take it personally.
Pass to Okoro. Mitchell against McDaniels. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Missed inside. Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 8 points in the quarter.
Your Cavaliers UC team. Let's give it up for your...
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Minnesota.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And another thing they've done is look to shoot from the mid-range often. So far, it's really paying off for them.
Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at center, locking down the middle. That's the group for Cleveland, getting going. Power is home!
Oh, wow!
Mike Conley.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, but the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent, that's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs.
Mitchell finds Allen. Here's Okoro. Mobley, left side. Out to Garland. Mobley against Gobert. Garland, no good. That's tipped. Ooh, stolen by Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
And this is why Gobert shoots a high percentage, because he looks to finish with strength and size.
A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. The 3, Conley, and he buries his first look.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
And Clark, how about the progress of the Timberwolves?
Love what they've done, B.A. They've put the pieces in place to be a playoff regular and still the youth to grow in the long term. That's a nice combination, especially when you look at a guy like Anthony Edwards. He's special.
Rudy Gobert face first. Third team.
First one falls for him.
At the line for your Cavaliers.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Out of bounds. It'll be Cavaliers ball. The Cavs trailing. Tries to save it. Here's Okoro. On the wing, Mitchell. Outside Garland. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Team foul.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers?
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
Yeah, on top of that, they've been resourceful defensively, generating scoring opportunities by forcing turnovers.
Pass to Okoro. Left side, Garland. Here's Okoro, guarded by Edwards. Inside, just 5 on the clock. Stolen by Conley. And now the T-Wolves on the break. And there's Towns on the assist by Conley. Towns has got 7 points.
Fellow Buckeye Mike Conley, one of the outstanding point guards in the league. His defensive prowess, superb. He's not afraid to go after steals, and he usually gets his share.
And Edwards slams it in.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind him taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Mitchell, the pass to Mobley, and the foul called on Evan Mobley. That's his 3rd foul so far.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Now here's McDaniels. Defense right on him. For 3, Conley. Edwards finds Conley. Back to Edwards. Mitchell grabs a miss. The Cavaliers have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Pass to Okoro. Back to Mobley. Here's Mitchell, guarded by Edwards. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
Using all of his height to smother the shot completely. Emphatic block that time by Karl-Anthony Towns.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation. It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
Anthony Edwards.
And both free throws good for Edwards.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
Mobley against Towns. Mobley passes to Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Conley. The 3 from Mitchell. Again, the miss by Mitchell. Deflects the pass, and it's out of bounds to Minnesota.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
11 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's McDaniels. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And the first one at the line is good.
For the Timberwolves, Jaden McDaniels at the line for 2.
So he gets them both. Knocked loose. And we finished off one half of play.
For the score, your Cavaliers 28, the Timberwolves 34.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What? I mean, the throwdown at the end, I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Right side, McDaniels. To the inside, Edwards. Pass to Gobert. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Mobley outside. Out to Garland. Now Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of...
Oh, that was something else, man. Wow.
Show us some power.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Pass to Garland. Back to Okoro. Fires the 3. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Okoro's got 5 points.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
That's the kind of head fake that'll give a guy whiplash.
He sells it all the way, right? Highly effective.
It's all about keeping the defense off balance, guys. I mean, not knowing where you're going to go. I sort of thought he was hoping to go hard to the rack there.
Garland, no good. Minnesota in the lead.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Conley finds Edwards. Gobert with it. Now Edwards. 20 points for him. 4 on the clock. Here's Conley.
Boy, that shot was affected by Allen, no doubt about it. His length at 6'11", very active, solid defensively.
And it's Mitchell, the miss. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter.
And one of the big names on the move this past summer was Donovan Mitchell. Now, you figured his time in Utah was up as the team decided to change their core. Could be a game changer, though, with this roster, even with all they gave up to get it.
Mobley, no good. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Here's Towns. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Showing determination inside. Towns absorbs the contact and gets the whistle.
And so Towns nails them both.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Mitchell against McDaniels. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. Here he goes. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Well, you see the hustle from Allen there, guys, and his relentlessness and the mindset to keep at it really allows him to gobble up those offensive boards.
And it's good. 2 points.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Out to Garland. Back to Mitchell. There's the triple. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. The kick out to Conley. From downtown, it's rebounded by Cleveland. Mitchell's got 4 rebounds in the game. Right wing. Mobley passes to Allen. Over to the left wing. Here's Garland. Oh, it's blocked by Towns. Pass to Conley. Here's Gobert. And the layup falls. Gobert's got 6 points in the quarter.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old school pass-first mindset.
And Mitchell with the slam.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
It's tipped for the finish. And so it's Minnesota with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Great. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up. Tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Karl-Anthony Towns.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Here's Mitchell. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Edwards with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Now here's Conley. Not a lot of room. Mitchell against Edwards. Towns for 3. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Left side Mitchell. That shot off. And Minnesota the other way with it now. Stolen by Mitchell. Garland for 3. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Edwards driving in. A rebound by Donovan Mitchell. The Cavaliers have got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. Allen, pass to Mitchell. Allen a screen. Mobley outside. Back to Mitchell. To the paint. Shot clock at 6. Takes a 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's McDaniels. He takes it in. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
There's the steal. Shot to end the cold streak. And it's Allen who slams it home.
You know, Allen really moves well for a player of his size, and he's always hustling. That set up the fast break finish there.
Gobert finds Edwards. Tries to spin move. And Edwards slams it in.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
Pass to Conley. 3-pointer. Mobley grabs the board. And the Cavs shooting at about 44% so far. The 3 from Mitchell. They get the rebound. Allen. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. On the break.
Remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Goes up on the wing. Here's Towns. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
Boy, how do you stop Cat Karl-Anthony Towns, an elite scoring talent with incredible size?
Cleveland now. Time running out. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Conley with the ball. He's picked up by Garland.
Smooth finish off a terrific feed.
Man, the timing and execution couldn't have been any better right there.
Guys, I hope we get to see a few more of those.
Allen, the pass to Mitchell. Back to Allen. Okoro on the wing. He drops it from range.
Yeah, the easy hoop assisted by Allen that time. He's developed a nice passing game.
Stolen by Mitchell. Garland for 3. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And so it's Cleveland with it. They trail by 9. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Going beyond mere stats, Mitchell breathes life into this offense. His energy lifts everyone around him.
And he ends up making the second, and that brings him with an 8.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Back to Conley. Jacks up a 3. Can't get it to drop, and it's Cleveland the other way. Garland for 3. Towns with a rebound.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to brain it in down the stretch here.
Allen finds Mitchell. Mobley outside. Outside for Mitchell. Pass to Allen. Back to Mitchell. The 3-ball. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
He's trying to find his shot, but at some point you have to start making these.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Here's Towns. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, one of the ways you mark consistency is looking at a player's efficiency rating, and Cat is generally among the best in the league.
And so Towns nails them both.
Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
Mitchell into the lane.
Minnesota foul. Jaden McDaniels, his second team foul.
He drops the first one, and that brings him within single digits. Both free throws good from Mitchell. Ooh, poked away. And so the ball out of bounds. Mobley touched it last. Conley against Garland. Outside Conley. So we see the Timberwolves get the win here. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready at